Hi guys, we move to a new project, SPLY, the same period last year. So in this case, we will compute something like this or measure something like this. Uh, in the previous projects, we focus on the main account, so the sales COGS, gross profit margin, and then the other measures. But then in this project, we will focus on the last 12-month numbers, the last to compare like for like the period current and the last period, and then to compare like for like the period last year. Okay, so that's the purpose. We do in three scales. So if you switch to the monthly scale, then it will take a while due to this LTM. Because LTM for every month you have to compute back to the last 12 months, so it take a while. If you disable this last 12 months, then it will very fast. So the second scale, which is now this is very fast because the last 12 month in the quarter and the yearly mode, they don't have the last 12 month numbers, so it's very fast. And then yearly also the same thing. So for the years, then the last quarter and then the last year is the same thing. Same period last year and last year is the same thing. For the quarter, it will be different. Okay, so that's how we do in scales, and then we can do other thing as well. But in this project, we focus mainly on the standard accounts and then also the derived account for the last for the years. Okay, so that's how we go. To understand this output, you don't need to like produce or to measure anything yet. To understand this output is the problem itself already, because you have a lot of numbers. Okay, so let me break it down for you one by one. So we will look at the monthly first, because it's had enough data for everything, for all the accounts here. This is the standard account. So basically, you have to uh, total this one to the fiscal numbers in here. So for example, if you total all the way from April to March 24 here, you will get this total. Okay, so that how it goes. Um, and then this one is the running total for the last 12 months. So this one, because it doesn't have uh, any month before, so the all the numbers here will be the same. Okay, so you can see that this one I have to adjust the amount um, mm, for the minus, because it's okay. So how about I will adjust in here first to show you how I do it actually. So this one is the last 12-month numbers, COJS of the last 12 months. So it will go to here, and then it will go to here. So I just put the minus in front of the sum, and then it will go all the way, all the number will go to minus. Okay. So the second month, because you have the first and the second already, so you add those two, it becomes this numbers. This one also the same thing, so you add 1 2 3 all together, then you have this number, and so on. For the May 20 March 24, the add up will add to the fiscal number. So if you select March in here, you can see that the last 12 months of the March 24 will tie to this 1360, which is the fiscal sales of FY23. So similar concept. This last 12 months will add up to 2711, which is the fiscal sales of FY23, FY24, and then the same thing with FY25. So we have 3489 here. Okay, so that's how you read the last 12 month numbers. It's just the add up of the months in the last 12 months of the same account. So sorry, I have to select the whole thing. Uh, so for sales, then for the last 12 months of the sale, then you have to add this line, COGS, then you have this line, and then so on. Okay, so for the GPM of the last 12 months, you divide this line to this line. So it's 40% around here. So you can see the difference between this number, which is the raw number here, standard account here, and then this number is like the fluctuation is average or is smooth already, because you in every point in time you just add the last 12 months together, and then they looks very smooth in any point in time. Okay, so that's why you see 45, 45, 45 all the way here. This one you can see sometimes 44, sometimes 46, all the way, but then up and down from month to month for the margin. But because of the last 12 month averaging or aggregation effect, then the margin is very smooth. Okay, so you have the what is called the rectified number or rectification in this case of all the accounts, including the sales, the COGS, the gross profit, and then the margin. Okay, so that's the second block to understand in this view. So the third one is to compare the current month and the last month. So if you switch to the quarter view, then it becomes the last quarter and then the current quarter. Okay, so for this, then you can see actually the month is they're still growing over the time. You can see the growth, but then the growth rate is slowing down. So from 16 in the period in the first month, and then in the end all the way to the end, you can see like there's no growth anymore. So the growth is very minor. You can see like almost no growth. Okay, so this is uh, the 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 last compare the current. So basically, you compare this cell to this cell, and then you have 16%. This to this, and then you have 11%. So that's how you read the numbers. Same thing with the other accounts. Uh, oh, you can see here actually the price is very constant. So there's constant change in price in across the year. So they actually over the year they just escalates the price. They increase the price from year to year, but then the increasing is just very small, like 0.2%. Okay. Uh, so you see that in the first month there is no previous month, so that's why this one is empty. Now, if you move to the from this to this is the same concept of the growth rate, but then you compare this month, April 24, with the last year, April 23. So you compare this 173 against the 61.8. So that's why you can see here the number is very big, because it's just significant change from the previous from last 12 months. Okay, so you can see 180% growth, but in this one, if you compare month on month, is about 16, and then even smaller. This one is just because of the 12 month. Um, okay, so uh, so you can see here because these guys doesn't have the last year, so that's why the 11 month here is blank, because there's no previous period the same period last year in the data to compare with. So that's why. Okay, so you can see the same growth as well. in price. So the constant growth in price. In sale, you have the growth still grow, but then you have not very significant toward the end. So grow very fast in the beginning due to volume or price or some factor we don't know yet. But then toward the end, it's like stagnation already. There's no growth in here. So actually 3% is not bad for growth, but then uh, for actually it's like grow for bank deposit. It's not grow in the sense that in a business grow. Okay, so you can see that's how we read the numbers in this case. So this selection, which is match only and other, it just to tie the numbers in here. So this one works only for the monthly level, and then for this block of the view, LTM block of the view, you don't need this selection in for other years. So normally this one is just for checking. You can switch this view to the different. So this one is the geodetic view of the time geodetic time scale. So you explore the thing in the three scale, monthly, quarterly, and yearly scale in this one, and then you can just select the mm, select uh, the slicer here or the button here to see the view, and then they will be displaying the same thing. So this one you can see here, this one is the dynamic view or the elastic view, but then this one is the source or the raw view. It just to match the numbers, to match the physical number here to here, to make sure that we are in the same page in any view. And then this one you have more. Okay, so you can add more account or blocks in here as well. But then this one is not for this project. So in this project, we only care about the standard account and then year-on-year growth comparison in this case. Okay.